skyscrapers in the sky. Run to the house before we die. IndieCraft.
Hello team, what is going on? Nikc-Nack here. Welcome back to IndieCraft. This is episode 97 in season 2. So, that means we are on the last week of IndieCraft, except for the 100th episode, or 200th episode actually, of IndieCraft. Wow, that's crazy. That actually makes 201 IndieCraft videos in total. So, that will be the 100th episode of IndieCraft, coming out very soon, a 100th episode of season 2. So, be ready for that, guys. I'm going to have a big announcement on Friday for what we're going to do for that 100th episode. Some of you already know. So, if you know, keep it hush. Don't let anyone know in the comment section below, because it's going to be a huge surprise. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get to today's build, which is a request from Childish Brandino. And he wants me to build an igloo, which is what I'm going to do this fine and dandy episode. However, I'm going to need some light blue wool is what I want. So, I got some blue, so I'm going to grab out this, because I might use it. But, I got some carpet tiles. But I want to get some light blue wool. And so, I think I have some lapis. Actually, I think I have quite a bit of lapis over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this other stack of carrots. I don't want to carry it around everywhere I go. But anyways, so yeah, it's going to be a freaking awesome week. We're going to do some of the coolest builds in the world. I think I'm gonna do some pretty long episodes. I don't know how long this is gonna turn out to be, but we're gonna have. It's just gonna be a great week, guys. That's all I can say. We're gonna have a super fun time. I'm torn. I mean, I'm so excited for what is to come in season 3. I have some great ideas for how things are gonna change. Things are gonna be better. I hope so. But I'm also really sad. Like, I'm leaving this world behind. Not this. I'm going to be in this world, but I'm leaving this area behind. Which is going to be tough, because I get emotionally attached to areas of my world, guys. And it's just like, no, I don't want to leave you behind. I want to be your best friend forever. But I can't do that, is the sad part. So, I'm going to have to leave it behind, which sucks so much. But it's kind of like, I figure it's like when the Doctor has to leave Doctor Who. It's really sad. But you get over it, because you get someone really cool sometimes. Like, when David Tennant left, it was like, wow, he was probably my favorite. And then he's gone now forever. And actually he's coming back in November, but he's basically gone forever. He'll never play the lead role of the Doctor again. Probably not, unless they just been weird. And then it's like, oh, by the way, a new Doctor announced the other day, or I guess it was a couple days. Yes, today actually, when I'm recording this. No, it was yesterday when I'm recording this. It's past midnight. Okay. Anyhow, so new Doctor announced. Yay! It's something. I can't remember his name now. Peter something, I think. I don't really remember. He seemed like he'd do a good job for it. But anyways, I won't get into that. Get on to the Doctor Who discussion. Bore all of you. But anyways, so it's like that. You just gotta leave it behind, move on to something new. So I do need your guys' feedback. So go ahead and leave a comment below with what you want me to do. I want to know what you guys want me to do with gear. If you want me to carry over the lovely gear I have now into Season 3 of IndieCraft, or if you want me to leave it behind here and just start fresh again, but I'll be in the same world, but I start all fresh. I just love this Wizard's Tower. Can I just say, Biscuit Boy, I'm so glad you requested that, because it just looks phenomenal. That's all I can think. I just like, it's not too wild and radical, or it doesn't fit the town. So we kind of had a discussion about that. How this season went a little crazy. Things don't really match like any specific decor for the town. So, and that was one of the things I want to focus a little bit more on next season. I want things to match a little better and make it maybe a little more of a nicer area that we're going to be in. No, Boat, don't break. Okay, good job, Boat. I just want to make it a nicer area to live in. So, that's going to be kind of a goal for next season. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff in store for next season. I just can't wait. I'm pumped. If I said pumped, I would be pumped. But I really don't say pumped, so I didn't just say pumped. So, no matter what you thought I just said, I didn't say it. So, I'm gonna try to do a more unique shaped igloo here, because I kind of tend to do the stereotypical little round thing quite often, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit here. Makes me a little more interesting, actually. Not that. And dry. Snowbox. Give him my snowbox. Anyways, guys, so if you do want to get your request in, this is gonna be the last bit of this season. So if you want to squeeze a request in, guys, then I would advise doing it now. Because there's a lot of requests on this episode. I might not get to any more on later episodes all for the rest of this week. So, if you have a request, I would advise you to leave it right now so I can see it. And I'm going to do doubles this week for sure. This episode, I'm not doing a double simply for time concerns. But I'm going to be doing doubles this week. Or even triples, possibly. for build suggestions, just so I can get through a lot this last week. I want it to be a really fun week, is all I'm saying. If you can't tell, I'm already talking super fast because I'm really, really excited. It's also not working well because I think I'm catching a little bit of a cold, which kind of sucks for the last week of IndieCraft. But oh my gosh, I was in this meeting this morning, basically. Okay, gotta talk about this. Actually, yesterday morning, I was in this meeting, and like it was really, really serious and everything. And like out of nowhere, like I yawned, and then I breathed in. I happened to breathe in at the same time as I yawned. And, like, suddenly in this really serious meeting, I'm sitting there going, and, okay, that's a slight exaggeration, but it was pretty bad. Then, I have this brilliant idea. I'll just kind of suppress the cough and just close my mouth, you know? I'm going to be all smart like that, you know? 'Cause I'm a pretty smart guy, you know? And so I did that. And suddenly, you know when you don't let air come out your mouth that's coming up? Well, guess what? It comes out your nose. Then I let off this wicked loud sneeze. And it's like, oh, that wasn't any better. I was like, oh, this is such a fail. And it was pretty funny. And I talked to the guy afterwards. He was in charge. He's like, whatever. Like, yeah, I felt pretty bad, though, for messing up the meeting. He was like, oh. It's like, it's okay. It was pretty funny, though. It was pretty funny. It was like, I couldn't stop. Like, I don't know if that's ever really happened to me. Where I just couldn't stop, couldn't snot. Okay, that wasn't very funny. I'm sorry. That was weak. I'm sorry. I admit that was weak. But I just couldn't stop. It was like, just kept coughing. I was like, oh, I'm messing everything up. This should be serious and important meeting. And like, such a stupid person. It was pretty fun. Yeah. In hindsight, it was freaking hilarious. But anyways. So, okay, we got an Igloo shell. This episode's going really freaking fast. I thought this would take a lot longer. Oh my gosh. Might have to make up something else to do for fun. This is the last week. We can do whatever we want. We throw a wild party. Invite girls over. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Invite boys over. No, that doesn't help my masculinity saying that. We're inviting friends over is all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything. Just being stereotypical, using stereotypical statements, okay? No one be offended. Because if you're offended, then you need to have a stronger self-esteem, is basically what I'm thinking. Because that's not really that offensive, but I don't know why it'd be offensive for me to say that. But if you're offended, I'm sorry I offended you. No, I can't keep a straight face. It's just so funny. It's just, no, I'm not sorry if that offended you, because that shouldn't be offensive. If that is offensive to you, you have some serious personality fault. Which, I hate political correctness. I just hate it. I'm the worst. Also, I don't say things that are politically correct, ever, so I just don't get it. If something's what it is, then why don't we just call it what it is? And I don't know why it's racist to call someone the color of skin they are. I don't see why that's racist at all. Calling them stupid things like, what's a good example? Let's just say African American. Well, what if the guy's not an American? We still call them African American. That doesn't make any sense. That's just dumb. So, I don't want to offend anyone here, but it just doesn't... I'm not a fan of political correctness for the sake of political correctness. If something is what it is, people should not be offended by it. That is their problem for being offended by it. There's my political rant for today. I'll stop. Oh, speaking of politics and stuff like that, I was reading the stock market stuff the other day. I was learning a lot about it. And I am ashamed to say I've never really researched much into the stock market. Didn't really know a ton about how it worked. So I'm a bit ashamed to admit that. But I read into it, and I feel fairly educated on it now. But I was just kind of like, some of these stocks, like, it's crazy what can, like, if, like, sometimes, like, if you look at, like, times, like, bad press came out about a company, like, whoa, like, overnight, their stocks can just plummet. It's insane. I was like, whoa, it just, some stuff like that. I didn't realize, like, how extreme it was. It impressed me, but anyways, that's what I've been doing. That's what I do for fun. I learn about things. I like keeping up on the news. It's fun. So, what do you guys do for fun? If you want to let me know that, you can leave that down in the comment section below. I'm all for discussion, guys. Like, if you're watching this video right now, you should know, like, and, like, even if you've been subscribed to me for a while, I just like talking to people and making connections and all that. That's a lot of fun for me. So, if you're watching this video, just leave a comment down below, say hey, and I'll say hey back. And I'll ask how you're doing, probably. And you'll be like, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? And I'm like, yo, I'm doing pretty sweet as well. Like, what's your name? And then you'll be like, oh, what's in my YouTube name? I'm like, oh, I'm stupid. I should have read that YouTube name. I'm dumb. Sorry. And you'll be like, no, it's cool. I love you anyways. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of creepy. You not say it like that? And you'll be like, no, that's how I have to say it because we're on the team. And everyone on the team loves each other. And I'll be like, oh, I'm down with that. I like you. And that's about how the conversation will go. I'm sure it would be exactly like that, guys. I mean, how else would it be? Okay, so let's put wool there. Let's break up these wool blocks here. And I'm breaking up with you. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made that joke. That was rude. That was rude. Okay, it wasn't rude at all, but I'm gonna say it was rude just to be awkward. Okay, so we still don't have enough wool. So freaking fantastic. I've just been recording with Brendan, you know? We have lots of stuff coming out together. I just said stuff, really funny. It sounded like I had a lisp. It's hard to say lisp without sounding like you have a lisp, but I guess that's kind of the intention of the word. Make it sound funny. Oh, Skeleton, do you want to take me on? I'm all hyped for Season 3. I can take anything on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that arrow hit me and didn't even do any damage. Oh, yeah. I'm ready for Season 3. In Season 3, there won't be a death by me. Yeah, sucker! Anyway, so I've been recording Brendan like crazy. We have lots of stuff coming out. It's going to be freaking awesome. Speaking of freaking awesome, I put out a video. It's called Super Hostile, I forgot what it's called. Spellbound Caves. That's what it's called. Spellbound Caves. If you haven't checked it out, I urge you greatly to check it out. I know the series may not have caught your interest before, but I'm telling you now, it has changed. I think if most of you watched the first 5 minutes of that video, you'd be hooked and watch the rest of it. I think. I could be wrong. I have been wrong once before, so I could be wrong. But honestly, I think if most of you gave it another chance from what it's different from what it used to be. I've changed around. Okay, just to give you an idea, I spent about 2 hours making that video. Partially because I was composing original music for it, which I didn't end up using most of it, but I did anyways. So, I urge you freaking massively to check out that video because I think you will love it. I really think that you guys would like it more than some of you might think you would like it if you saw what it was before, because it's really different now, I promise. So, if you guys would, just give that video a chance. There'll be a link to it in the description below, maybe an annotation if I remembered, but I probably didn't remember, to be honest. So yeah, guys, thank you in advance, because I know most of you are going over to check that out now, because you guys just want to support me, because I like you, and you're nice. You're nice subscribers. You're the best subscribers on the planet. I think we're just going to keep growing, and then we're not going to have any nasty people. There's been a few nasty people along the way, but they don't really stick around. Like, the people that have stuck around on my channel and have stayed strong in the team are all really nice people, and I like that. I like having nice people. Some of you don't comment as much as you used to, which I kind of miss. I think you still watch the videos, but you don't comment as much, so if you want to, say hey, if you're, an older subscriber and you haven't commented in a while, you can say hey to me. I'm still me. I'm the same human being still. So you can just say hi to me, and we can be best friends. Okay. I forgot to make a sign. Dread. Alright, so, and I think, I don't really want to do it because it'll look funny, but I kind of think I should put doors in this so mobs aren't. Let's take our chances and not put doors on. Taking our chances, okay? So, let's swing over here, grab out a sign, because I didn't make one when I was here, because I'm not that smart. Okay, so let's run back, grab a sign, and head back. Oh, I'm freaking happy about this build. I'm happy about this week. I'm happy and sad. I mean, I've already gone into that. I mean, I'm just happy and really sad at the same time. I'm gonna miss this place so much, and I can't do anything about it. I gotta move on. Because if I don't move on, I'll be stuck here for the rest of the show. Then the show will get really boring. And then besides, there are things I do want to do. There are reasons I want to go to a new area. Personally, myself. So I'm ready to move on. So let's not leave this place bare. That should be boring. So let's go ahead and make this place, spice it up a little. So grab out some wood. I think I have a crafting table in here. And I have some chests. We can grab out a couple of them. Though, I just said them. We can grab out a couple of them. That is totally a word. Make a bed. We can do what every place needs. We'll make, I don't have any. Oh, well. I was gonna say I can make a flower pot, but I don't have any. Clay left over. So, brick, So, we don't need one. I was gonna add a rose in there, because roses are nice to have in every little place you go, but, the rose obsession. I've been complain about that. A private message. And I think it was actually intended to be a reply to the video, but for some reason when people reply to comments, sometimes it comes as private messages. I think it's because people do it from the mobile app. That's the only explanation I can come up with. because I don't know why they do that sometimes, but the person was like, something like, just kind of went on a rant, like, the rose obsession isn't a funny joke. Like, I was like, I replied, I was like, it's not a joke. I really like roses, like, a lot. I really like them. I don't just do it because I think it's funny. I just do it because I like roses, you know? I don't think about that much. So, I'm just going to give it a title, The Igloo. Alright, so I added one less than the Fool. So, The Igloo, and I can't do the Childish Brandino. The Childish Brandino. And get all those fit out, and perfect. And by the way, Little Tori, I believe it was you who requested me to make a light bulb. I really love that request, and I wanted to do it, but I had to pick. I just went with this, so I'm sorry I had to pick. I don't want the door. It looks bad. I'll save that for the next episode. Maybe I'll use it. So I had to pick, and I'm just going to announce it now. That will be one of the builds I do next episode, because I really wanted to do the light bulb. So thank you for your request. I believe it was you, Little Tori. So guys, I just want to thank you all for watching a ton. Thank you all for being so supportive this season. It's been great. I'll get into more of that later, though, and probably cry some. So I hope you all have enjoyed this build. I hope this igloo looks pretty sweet to you as well as it looks to me. So thanks a ton. And I suppose I will see you all next episode. So remember to hit that like button down below to show your support. Subscribe to join the team if you've not done that already. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Building skyscrapers.